Hey everyone, and welcome back to Three Koi Fishes. Are you in the trenches of toddlerhood, battling the endless food refusal? Does the sight of a new vegetable send your little one running for the hills? Trust me, you are so not alone. Picky eating feels like a rite of passage for so many of us parents, and it can be incredibly stressful. I remember when my son went through a phase where beige was the only acceptable food group. It's easy to feel like you're failing or that your child will never eat a balanced meal. But what if I told you there are simple, effective strategies you can use to navigate this picky eating phase and actually make meal times a little less chaotic? Today, I'm thrilled to be joined by my wonderful friend Sophie, who's navigated these waters with her kids, and our lovely new mom friend Jocelyn, who's here with some fantastic questions from the perspective of a brand new parenting journey. Together, we're going to dive into 7 simple yet powerful tricks to help stop the picky eating panic. These are practical tips that have worked for us and are backed by some interesting insights. So, grab a cup of coffee, or maybe a rejected sippy cup, settle in, and let's start the main video. Welcome, Sophie and Jocelyn. Jocelyn, as a new mom, what are your initial thoughts or maybe fears about feeding as Leo gets older?
Well, right now, it's all milk, which feels straightforward. But I definitely hear from other parents about the picky eating stage, and it sounds so overwhelming. I worry about him getting enough nutrients and just the sheer stress of every meal becoming a battle.
That's such a valid concern, Jocelyn. It's something almost all parents face. Joy, you remember when your son went through this phase?
Oh, absolutely. I think my son existed solely on chicken nuggets and plain pasta for a good 6 months. It felt endless. But through trial and error and a lot of research, I learned some strategies that really helped. And that's what we want to share today. Our first trick is all about exposure, exposure, exposure. It might sound obvious, but it's more nuanced than just putting the food on their plate once.
Exactly. It can take multiple attempts, sometimes as many as 10-15 times, for a child to even try a new food, let alone like it. Don't get discouraged if they reject it the first few times.
10 to 15 times, that feels like a lot.
It does, but think of it as familiarizing them with the food. Keep offering small amounts alongside foods they already enjoy. Don't pressure them to eat it, just let it be there. They might touch it, smell it, even lick it eventually.
And get them involved. If they help you wash vegetables or stir a simple sauce, they're more likely to be curious about trying it.
Next up, let's talk about making food fun and interactive. Mealtimes don't have to be a serious, stressful affair.
Think about cutting food into fun shapes with cookie cutters, making food art on their plate, or even letting them dip veggies in a healthy dip like hummus or plain yogurt.
We used to play a game called One Bite Buddy, where everyone at the table had to take at least one bite of a new or less liked food. It took the pressure off because it wasn't just them.
That sounds like a great idea. Leo is still too young for solids, but I can see how that would work. Are there any resources for fun food ideas?
Tons. We'll link some kid-friendly recipe websites in the description that are great for inspiration.
This next one can be tough, but it's important. Avoid becoming a short order cook.
Yes, it's so tempting to make a separate meal for your picky eater, but it can actually reinforce their picky behavior. Offer one family meal with at least 1 or 2 things you know they usually eat.
But what if they literally don't eat anything?
It's a balance. You don't want them to go hungry, but consistently offering alternatives teaches them that their preferences will always be catered to. Instead, focus on making one healthy meal and encourage them to try what they can.
Sometimes, just having a small portion of something familiar on their plate alongside the new food is enough reassurance. And if they don't eat much at one meal, offer a healthy snack a little later. Our fourth trick is all about role modeling. Kids are little sponges, and they're always watching what we do.
If they see you enjoying a variety of healthy foods, they're more likely to be curious and try them themselves. Talk about how much you enjoy the taste and how good it makes you feel.
That makes sense. I need to be more mindful of my own eating habits around Leo as he gets older.
Exactly. Make family meals a positive experience where everyone is enjoying their food. Avoid making negative comments about food in front of them.
Even if you don't love a particular vegetable, try taking a small bite with enthusiasm. Your willingness to try new things sends a powerful message.
Trick number 5 is to start with small portions. Overwhelming a picky eater with a huge plate of something they're unsure about is a recipe for disaster.
A few small pieces are much less intimidating than a mountain of food. They're more likely to try a tiny bit than feel defeated by a large portion.
You can always offer more if they finish their first small serving and want more. This gives them a sense of control and accomplishment.
That's a simple but effective tip. I can definitely see how that would be less overwhelming.
This is a crucial one. Never force or pressure your child to eat.
Mealtimes should be positive, not a battleground. Forcing can create negative associations with food and actually make picky eating worse in the long run.
That's what I worry about the most, creating a negative relationship with food.
Exactly. Instead of pressure, offer encouragement and praise for trying even a tiny bite. Focus on the process of exploring new foods, not just on how much they eat.
If they refuse to eat something, calmly remove it without making a big deal. You can always offer it again another time. Our final trick, and perhaps the most important, is to be patient and consistent.
Overcoming picky eating is a marathon, not a sprint. There will be good days and bad days. Don't get discouraged by setbacks.
It sounds like consistency is key.
Absolutely. Keep offering a variety of healthy foods, keep meal times positive, and trust that they will eventually broaden their horizons. It might take time, but with patience and consistency, you'll likely see progress.
And remember, every child is different. What works for one might not work for another. Be flexible and find what works best for your family.
Thank you so much, Sophie and Jocelyn, for sharing your insights. It's so helpful to hear different perspectives on this common challenge. So, there you have it. 7 simple tricks to help you stop the picky eating panic. We hope these tips have given you some practical strategies and reassurance that you're not alone in this journey. Which of these tricks resonates most with you? Let us know in the comments below. We'd also love to hear your own tips for dealing with picky eaters. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps other parents find our content. And consider subscribing to the 3 Koi Fishes channel for more parenting tips, insights, and hopefully, a little bit of sanity amidst the beautiful chaos of raising kids.